Hello, Noor. To answer your question, it is impossible for anything to exist in a space where the observer does not exist in, because beyond the space where the observer exists in is non-existence itself, and nothing can exist beyond existence itself. That statement in its own nature is negation, but if you personify nothing, then the statement becomes positive, and it still leads to a paradox because nothing can exist outside of existence itself. So within existence itself is contained solely within itself. And the only way that existence is contained within itself is for existence to observe itself within itself. And the only way that existence knows this about itself is by being itself. And the way that existence is able to maximize this is by experiencing being itself through the participants within the existence itself. Meaning that everything that is contained within existence itself is an opportunity for existence to observe itself through the lens of the being that is possessing. So anything outside of existence is non-existent, does not exist. So for anything to try to observe a space beyond existence, that will lead to a paradox. That is impossible. Matter of fact, even the concept of non-existence itself is also impossible. Of course, the reason why you are able to imagine non-existence is because of the fact that we're humans and we live in a realm that allows us to be able to imagine as such, because this realm is illusory. But think about existence as one and think about non-existence as zero. 1 plus 0 is equal 1, meaning that all that exists is existence itself. Existence has always existed and will always exist. So non-existence does not exist. It is impossible for non-existence to exist, because if you can even imagine it, even your imagination exists. Yes, we can argue that the nature of your imagination of non-existence is imaginative in nature, but still, your ability to imagine it means that it exists in the nature of imagination. You, the person that is imagining this non-existence, might not actually know the ontology of it, but in this realm, we understand it as imaginative in nature, but it still exists, meaning that it's contained within existence itself. And if not, you would not be able to imagine it, because that's like imagining a color you've never seen before. So non-existence is impossible. You're just able to imagine it because of the illusory nature of this realm. And existence itself is completely significantly bigger than we can comprehend. It is things we think we know, things we think we don't know, things we don't know, things we don't know, all of that combined. And within existence itself, the observer is always observing, always. And this is because the observer is experiencing itself within existence. I hope this makes sense. It helps a lot more if, we are in person and I'm explaining this in real time, but this is what we got. It is what it is. Uche, peace and love.